Yeah. Yeah.
Back in our natural habitat of being night owls, this is the Night Owl Rapid Fire quick edition of the Mizzle and Dove Show. I am Double A, Dub, and decked on the old familiar shirt that I wore the most on this doggone show in the 4 years we've been doing this, and decked out in the orange and black as the Giants are on the board in 2024 as they get the win down in San Diego, 8-3 over the San Diego Padres.
Yes, indeedy.
Welcome to San Francisco. Welcome to San Francisco, Matt Chapman, as he made himself known with a 5 RBI, 2 home run night as the Giants.
He almost left the stadium with that home run. One of the home runs.
Yeah, well,
Man, he got both cheeks into that one.
You know, the funny thing is, even though Fernando Tatis Jr. had 2 home runs tonight, the second one he hit actually went through a door in that little corner in left field. So I'm pretty sure somebody was yelling incoming as the Giants even up that series. Jordan Hicks makes his Giants debut tonight, pending on the rain because there's supposed to be some rain that is supposed to be hitting San Diego. So hopefully they'll get the game out, which is scheduled for
Where does Blake Snell fall into the rotation?
He's probably not going to pitch until the Dodger series.
I like it.
I mean, the Giants do go to LA. The Giants do go to LA after this series.
Fuck that team.
Agreed. They play 4 against the Padres, then 3 starting Monday against the Dodgers before they come home and open up the home portion. Oddly enough, against the Padres. So,
okay.
Looking at the schedule, yeah. So it is 4 against San Diego, then 3 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday against the Dodgers. All 7-10 starts, and then they're off Thursday, and then of course Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Padres in the building, then the homestand against the Nationals. Then they go on their Florida road trip in Tampa Bay and Miami, and then come back home. A lot of home games in the month of April, so the Giants will be spending a lot of time at home in the month of April. So,
are we catching a game this year, brother?
That's the plan, because I really want to take the old man to one, preferably an afternoon ball game. Since he does not do night games anymore.
He ain't taking his ass out there when the sun go down.
Oh, no. Not at all. Not at all. So, no, the plan is to get the old man to a day game because I haven't been to a game in 7 years. That is long overdue.
Hell, I think the last time I went was about 3 years ago. Was it 3 years ago when I took me and the family out there?
Yeah. That was The last time I went was literally the day before the simple one botched saying I do when he said I will against the Mets in 2017. But before we get into the baseball aspect of what's going on in the world of sports, we're going to backtrack and go back to this fantastic NCAA tournament, which unfortunately for
ain't nothing fantastic about this shit. Ain't nothing fantastic about this shit. But we're going to do it anyway because we're going to do it.
As you can see, my co-host is heartbroken because, I mean, it was a fantastic game. Back and forth. The Alabama Crimson Tide by a basket get by the Tar Heels 89-87, ending the Tar Heels run in the Sweet 16, which you have to give kudos to the Elephants. They played a very good game.
Most definitely.
UConn beat the brakes out of San Diego State by 30, 82-52. And yeah, ouch. And I've said I really don't see anybody beating UConn. They just look like the team to beat in this tournament, as they have been all year. But also, Illinois and Iowa State played a fantastic game, but the Fighting Illini get by them by 3. But perhaps maybe the shocker of the Sweet 16, the Clemson Tigers, once again breaking the hearts of Arizona Wildcat fans, beating them 77-72. That was on Thursday. Then yesterday, since it's officially Saturday morning, today, Cinderella of the North Carolina State Wolfpack continues on as they beat a very good number 2 Marquette squad 67-58. And as I'm coming home, my co-host sends me a text, number 2's in trouble. I'm like, oh. I'm like, score? He gives his, I'm like, well. Not knowing that I did not know he was talking about NC State, who, first off, they had to win 5 games just to get into the tournament.
Well, they won the ACC tournament, so they came into this tournament with hopes, and they took out Duke, and they took out North Carolina. So there's nobody. They're not scared of nobody. And so they get Duke again. Oh, please do it. This almost reminds me of when my Tar Heels beat Duke in the ACC tournament, and then we beat them in the Final Four to get to the championship just to whatever.
But hey.
Credit card was fucking ready. Credit card. I was ready again this year. Credit card was ready.
But. You will take solace in the fact that your beloved Tar Heels put Coach K into retirement.
Twice. Well, not twice. Well, the goal was, let's win the ACC tournament for Coach K. Fuck that. Tar Heel Blue, bitch. Oh, let's get to the championship for Coach K for his final. Fuck that, bitch. Ran into the goddamn Tar Heels. What happened? Bye-bye, bitch. Fuck, dude. Let's go, man. Go NC State. Wolfpack. Oh. I don't know if they do that shit, but whatever.
Purdue beats Gonzaga 80-68. And as
Gonzaga?
Yeah. No.
That would have been my secret team to try to win it.
I mean, if you look at this is a true Midwest South regional finals. No team. I mean, the closest team west, I guess, would be Illinois. But it's all mid-south. It's all mid-south, down south, Midwest, and East Coast, which again,
down south.
All those teams earn the right to be there, but the highest seed, the lowest seed remaining is, of course, as mentioned, the NC State Wolfpack. But let's talk about Saturday's games. I mean,
hello to the Facebook viewer that's viewing right now. Appreciate your support and watching this.
Which, by the way, shout out to we're now up to 106 in subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Let's go.
Thank you all for liking and sharing. But more importantly, subscribe to this page, by all means. But
we do the show for you guys.
All 4 games are very entertaining. Starting with today's games, you have the East Region Final. Number 1 seed UConn Huskies taking on number 3, the Fighting Illini of Illinois. Illinois coming in at 29-8. UConn coming in at 34-3. You can catch both of today's games. You can catch on TBS, both games on TBS, and then Easter's games, if the doggone schedule would load. I believe both of those get. See.
I don't even think my job has TBS.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, we got TNT though.
That's not. No, of course, it's got to have one Turner station.
You damn right. Are they gonna sue?
For lack of a better term,
they will sue. Hey, wait a minute. Wait. How you gonna have one station after the other? Come on now. Hey, come on.
All right. So, today's games will be on TBS, and then Sunday's games, both games on Sundays will be on CBS. But today's games,
go figure.
you got UConn, Illinois, and then you have it's been a great college football rivalry, but today it's all about basketball, and Clemson and Alabama, the Tigers and the Elephants, meet in the West region of the Elite Eight.
You know what?
And
that is going to be a damn good game. That's going to be a good one. I might have to tune in on that one.
Yes.
At least listen to it in my ear or something.
And then tomorrow on CBS, you want to talk about some matchups. We got Purdue and Tennessee in the Midwest Region Final. And then in the South, we got two rivals going at it again in the NC State Wolfpack and those damn Dukies, the Blue Devils.
Fuck them.
So, I mean, you couldn't ask for four better matches. And
not at all.
Hold on. Where this year?
Aren't they in LA? They're in LA, right?
Oh. Dadgummit, man. You know what? This is one time I really don't want to work because
cousin, you just reopened the wound that I just closed with that.
It's next door.
What's next door? My feelings.
So we will figure out. And Mr. McDonald is very happy because now he just said my week is complete. I got my Mizzle and Dub fix. Well, there you go. glad we can give you your fix. But now I'm mad because all the regional finals will be migrating out west to my neighboring state of Arizona as the Big Toaster, known as State Farm Field in Glendale, will be hosting the Final Four and the national championship game. Which toaster? Makes me want to say dadgummit because you know what? The Big Toaster, yes. But then again, you know what? Yes. I am normally off for Championship Monday. If tickets are not expensive, I just might go get in the pony and might go to try to have that experience. Definitely want to try that experience in 2028 when the Final Four does come out here to Las Vegas at the Death Star at Allegiant Stadium.
God willing, if I'm still breathing on this God Green's earth,
stuff, but
I will be there.
Yes. Oh God, if your beloved Charles even happened to make it to the Final Four, oh baby, wouldn't that be some good stuff?
The wife you have to understand.
Clemson,
the wife you have to understand is I'm leaving for Vegas. I won't be back until they lose. I'm putting the vacation time. I'm putting the vacation time in now. Yes. And if they don't make it, guess what? I got
4
time
years
to
in advance.
You goddamn right. You damn right. That's got to do it. I will save up all my sick time for that shit.
I want to say hello to our people viewing on Twitter, also,
yes.
Oh,
hey,
well, hi,
Mom. Mom.
Mom's tuning in.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got moms. Mom Dukes tuning in to watch her two sons.
Oh, boy.
Well, the light bright and the darky. But thanks, Mom. We appreciate it. We really do. Thank you very much. Oh my goodness. This right here. All right. Don't get me to start talking about my mom now. The best hugs and the best voice in the business. All right now. Dang Skippy.
And the best shepherd's pie you would ever want to eat in life.
Well, that's pretty much any damn thing she cooks, brother. Ain't
True.
Nobody walked in that house. Ain't nobody walked in that house.
But dadgummit, I have to tell the story real quick because I never had shepherd's pie. This is our show. I never had shepherd's pie in my life until Terry Mason put her hands on it. And I can understand, and we love you too, Mom. And I can understand why when she said, this is David's favorite meal that I cook for him. I'm like, I can understand why. Even though 1A would have to be the infamous enchilada casserole
Woo! Hey, I can cook that
Which-
though. Hey, I got that. That's one thing she passed down to me.
I know. I
I know you listening,
know.
Mom. I need to come get the gumbo. I need to learn how to cook the gumbo, and then I'll be cool. There you go, cousin. She saw it. Look at that. Sorry for the mini. No, you know what? I'm not sorry. This is the Mizzle and Dub show. Thank you for coming on here and seeing us talk to our mother. I love this woman. Move mountains for that woman.
Indeed,
if I could.
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And Mr. McDonald said he ain't coming back to the Blues. He said that was gangster. But yeah, I mean, well, I'll say it like this. I think I'm going to pick my final four. I will say it'll be UConn.
Okay.
I'm picking UConn. UConn, Alabama, NC State, and I'm going to say Purdue. So Purdue, NC State, UConn, and Alabama. That is my final four matchups that we have.
Well,
even though
I'm picking,
I love Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way they play.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yes, I know NC State will be one of them for sure. Okay. I love Tennessee. I love the way they play. I just think Purdue's got too much. Even though I really want to pick Tennessee, but I just think Purdue has just too much. I just think Purdue has too much firepower, and that's why I'm picking.
Are you picking Purdue because they're big? They're big down low. Is that what you're thinking? They're too big.
Yeah. I think the size plays a big. I think the size and the length plays a big part. But if Tennessee is hitting from the outside, which they've shown this year that they are very capable of doing.
Yeah. See,
if Tennessee is hitting their outside shots, doesn't matter if you have size or not, because if you're making your shots, like, well, I mean, because as you know, being the basketball smart that you are, obviously, if you're in the outside shots, the big man has to play up, and then underneath becomes more free, and you can go to the lane.
Wide open.
It's wide open. Yes, indeed.
Okay. So I'm gonna have to watch my language now because my mother's watching the show. So I can't.
You sound like Jim Ross when he used to say, "My mom was watching" during the old days of my mom was watching.
Yeah. But you already know how I feel about Duke, Fudge Duke. It's not what I wanted to say, but Fudge Duke. So that's going to be NC State. I'm going to pick UConn. I'm going to go the opposite of you, and I'm going to pick Tennessee.
Oh.
I'm going to pick Tennessee. That's going to be a good game, and I wouldn't be shocked if Purdue wins. Don't get. It's going to be a good one, and I wouldn't be shocked. You know, it's like I said, these are some of the great matchups that we got right now. So I wouldn't be shocked, but I'm gonna go with the underdog, and I would pick Tennessee. And what's the other one? Alabama and
Clemson.
Ooh.
Alabama and Clemson in the South Regional Final.
So no, my mama say, my mama say I can cuss. So fuck Duke.
I mean, that's how I feel about that baseball team that wears blue and plays in Los Angeles. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, fuck the Dodgers too. I'll say it for us. There it is. So, Clemson or Alabama? Okay, there's no hatred in this because it's basketball. So it's like the football.
Records at 24-11.
Oh,
yeah, it's basketball. Yeah, is that the football? No. Yeah, both identical records at 24-11 in the West Regional Final.
I got Alabama. I got Bama.
Really?
Yeah.
They're playing in Los Angeles. Interesting.
I just said that earlier. I said that. Were you not paying attention?
No, because I was getting ready to give the phone my Macho Man flying elbow for not doing what it's supposed to be doing.
Most likely.
Ooh. So Illinois and UConn, they'll be in Boston on the parquet floor. And let's see where the Midwest matchup will take place in Detroit at Little Caesars Arena. Shout out to the 313. And Duke and NC State will be in the team you don't like that wears blue and has a blue devil as their mascot. That
sounds about
they'll
right.
be playing.
That sounds better.
They'll be playing in the house that Dirk built in Dallas, Texas.
Oh,
yeah. So I wonder if somebody will feel. I wonder if somebody will wake up and feel like Luka Doncic and just wake up getting one. But speaking of a matchup, boy, the Knicks and the Spurs gave you some basketball to watch last night. As
hey, did Wemby go 40-20?
Yes, he did, and he was 3 assists shy. And he was 3 assists shy of being Luka.
Fucking around. He was fucking around.
Domas Sabonis.
He fucked around.
And
he almost fucked around. So, bruh, he can damn near do that anytime he wants to. It's almost
if he wants to, yes.
You know how we say if LeBron decides that he just wants to just dominate a whole game. You know I hate that we're bringing up LeBron because who gives a care. But credit due. LeBron can single-handedly just dominate a whole game if he wanted to. Young LeBron. This old LeBron right now needs old and stuff like that. Wemby right now, bro, he can shoot the three. He can dribble the ball. He can pass the ball. He damn near gonna block you every time you come to the rim. Exactly. He just, bro, he can feel the damn stat sheet. He can feel the damn stat sheet.
40 points.
40-20. Welcome to the show, Uncle Bobby.
And 7 boards. And it took away the night that Jalen Brunson, my goodness, young man.
Did he beat Carmelo? Did he pass Carmelo?
In a losing effort, he finishes with 61 points.
Oh, he didn't beat Carmelo. I only wanted him to pass Carmelo because if you're going to get 61, go ahead and get Melo's record. Even though when Melo put his points up, Melo was balling that day, though. He could have shot the ball with his eyes closed and he was going to hit the net.
Yeah. If you haven't, and I mean, we've said this multiple times on this show, but I mean, if you have not seen Jalen Brunson play ball, you're missing out on a very treat because this young man has
playing Dallas. You was missing out, but since he's been in Mecca, he's been playing out of his mind though. Since he's been in Mecca,
he has become a Knicks fan favorite. One because he's an undersized guy, and plus you know how Knicks fans love that hard determination. That's just. Knicks fans are about the only.
Isn't his dad with the Knicks? Some part of the organization with the Knicks? I think his dad is.
That's a good
on the bench.
That's a good question.
His dad is on the bench or somewhere sitting upstairs.
Good question. I don't know, but Knicks fans, along with Mets fans, are probably the only New York fans I can relate to, just because of just how passionate they are. Even when they lose, they're as passionate as could be. But I mean, he's got the Knicks at 44-29. Playing good basketball, but again, as we've said, give the Spurs about a year or two. As long as Popovich is still the head coach, I guarantee you guys will be like, damn it, the Spurs again. Yes, the fundamentals again. Yes.
Just bro, Wemby is Tim Duncan 2.0, just improved a little bit better. That's what Popovich is about to do with this young man. He is in. When he got drafted there, I was like, oh shit. Now we got to see this tall son bitch for this many. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, I said the B word. But we got to see this tall dude for a minute. Yeah, the Spurs will be back. But we're not going to talk. Okay. We're going to talk about. Yeah, we're doing the NBA recap. My Sixers are not making the playoffs this year. They're not.
Oh,
they can't. They cannot win in the closest. That just lets you know how important Embiid is to this team.
Oh, absolutely.
these 2-point loss games that they're losing.
You know what?
There it is. There it is. There's that. Raiders.
We can end the show on that right here, right now. I'm so serious.
Facts.
Like that's
Facts.
we it's like, thank you for watching, everybody. Good night.
Yep, Dad closed the show down. Yep, Dad just came in here and just shut the building down. He said he didn't hear nothing else was going on. His eyes focused right there on the back of that door.
He came in, dropped the mic, said, "That's it. I'm done. Good night. Thanks for watching."
Yep. There it is. Microphone drop right there by Pops.
Love that old man.
Well,
love that
according to Doug, he's the greatest. He's the number one greatest asshole, and I follow number 2. So there it is.
Correct. Yes. But again, well, now we have to tell. Now we have to tell the story. Okay, so we're having a fight night party in the man cave. Okay. So it's
whole lot of Niner fans in that house.
It's Fury
in that house that night.
And Wilder Part 1. So of course, Steve, frequent guest on the show and our one of our basketball insiders. Of course, he's all decked out in his red Deion Sanders throwback, and of course, Dad is being Dad, giving shit to the Niner fans. So he says something.
He should.
And here comes Mizzle. I got all you got to say something. So they're all looking at me and said, "Don't look at me. I'm sleeping here. I know better." I put it on when I step out the house. I'm not stupid. So if y'all want to take that risk, go ahead. But I'm sleeping here tonight. So don't put that on me. And of course, Steve is just going back and forth. Is going back and forth with Pops, and I'm just like, Steve, stop, Steve. But that was a very, very fun night as we learned some new terminology on that night, brought to you by Debo and Mr. Marquise McDonald, which I have the sound.
We're not saying that one word. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Nope.
No.
We're not going there.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just saying we learned some terminology. But again, we also learned that night that never.
Hey, cousin. You know your uncle.
We know this. We know this. But that night, a certain somebody learned very quickly the rules when you come to Hillview Drive. He had to learn the hard way.
Oh, you better speak to the man in the
house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bruh, you need to go shake the man's hand or say something. Because if we get looked at, understand.
Bruh,
when we come at you, understand.
It's one thing. How you gonna say what's up to me and not say what's up to the man that paid the bills up in this piece? Bruh. And you know, Pops. Hey,
and it's like the only.
If that little motherfucker don't acknowledge me next time, he can't come around. We told him, Pop, but we got you.
It was like this, and the only way you bypass him is you saying hi to the queen of the house first. That's the only pass you'll get.
Hey, I can hear my dad right now. The Martin, respect my house.
Nah, it's just 3 things. Say hi to my wife, say hi to me, and by God, close my door. Just close my door. That's it. 3 simple rules. Honor me, honor my wife, close the door. That's it. Simple. Very, very, very simple. Just
Thanks for dropping that piece, Pops. We needed that laughter right there. That was perfect. That was perfect. Right on time. Just as you are. Right on time. That was perfect.
That we might have to clip that. We might have to clip that. We might have to clip that one.
I agree.
We might have to clip that one and share.
I agree.
Anyhow, just to recap the rest of the NBA on past Friday. Again, Sixers lose to the Cavaliers 117-114.
You just had
Pistons
to start with
beat
that.
the Wizards 96-87. Bulls lose to the Nets 125-108. Clippers with a big win in Orlando beat the Clippers beat the Magic by 3 197. Thunder thrashed the Suns 128-103. Folks, hold on, Pops. Hold on, Dad. I got you. Hold on.
He's taking over the show right now.
Hold on. Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
He didn't took over.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. Now he got a smile on his face, ladies and gentlemen. He's happy now. He's happy. He's happy. I promise you, he's happy now. He approves that shirt.
Oh.
I promise you.
Okay, now, what I'm about to say, okay, now, folks, you might want to gather yourself because it would either be that. Okay, here comes another story. So, to our viewers that are watching, so here's another story. So, every season before the NFL season starts, my season's not complete unless I get a text message from Pop saying, "Fuck my team." So it's like once I get that message, I'm like, "Okay, we're good to go. I got my message. We're good to go. I love you too, Dad." So, also last night, needless to say, the Miami Heat gave the Portland Trailblazers a beatdown. Folks, the Heat beat them by 60. 6-0. Oh, I haven't even set the score yet. Okay. The Miami Heat beat the Portland Trailblazers by a final score of 142-82. I'm going to say this again. Yeah. I did not stutter. The Miami Heat beat the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, 60.
142-82. 60. So I'm just going to go look at the box score real quick.
Did Jimmy Butler play?
And just see what in the world. Yeah, he did.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I mean,
shit, 60. Hey, how do you walk out your arena? Knowing that you just got your ass whipped by 60 points.
Okay. I'm gonna put it like this: he played 25 minutes, only shot the ball 4 times and scored 8 points. It was Bryant that led the Heat in points. He had 26 off the bench. Highsmith had 20 off the bench. Jaquez Jr. had 12 off the bench. Oh, by the way, Bam had another double-double and was 1 assist shy of a triple-double. He had 21, 12, and 9 assists.
Knew I should have made that. Never mind. I ain't going to say what I should have did. Damn, I should have won some money.
Uh-oh. Mills had 17.
No. Jimmy Buckets did play. Keys.
Okay, he played 25 minutes.
Okay, you know what? You are right. He did not play. Thank you.
Yeah,
that proves my point.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler did not play. Thank you, Keys. Thank you. Yes.
He played, but he didn't play. But
there it is.
Rozier had 22 points off the bench.
What?
I mean, screw it. As Miami gets win number 40 on the season, beating Portland 142-82. And I mentioned Spurs.
I'm not mad that Rozier played. It's
beat the
that
Knicks.
A certain thing I was looking at on my app on the phone. They had certain. Never mind. I just gotta say it. Look, if I'd have placed a bet on what I should have done with what you just said with the Miami Heat, it could be $300 richer.
You talking about DraftKings? You're talking
No,
about DraftKings?
The draft picks, the pick, what with the P.
Oh, okay.
But see, I don't like to gamble. See, that's why I don't win money because I don't like to gamble.
Spurs beat the Knicks. Yeah. No, Spurs beat the Knicks 130-26. And the Lakers get thrashed by the Pacers in Indiana, 109. They took an L, 109-90.
Wait. Can you answer me this question? How many 3-pointers did Halliburton have?
Go ahead.
Halliburton. How many 3-pointers did Halliburton have?
He had 3. He shot 3 of 8 from 3-point range. He shot the ball well, 7-15, had 21 points. Siakam had 22. Naismith had 12.
How many rebounds? How many rebounds for Siakam? How many rebounds for Siakam?
8. Siakam, he had a double-double, 22 and 11. 22 points, 11 rebounds. As Mizzle probably wants to slap himself right now for not Anyhow, the Pacers beat the Lakers 109-90.
That's good. I'll drink to that.
And
go Pacers. Beat the Lakers.
And
I have a cousin that's a Pacer fan.
Really?
I have a cousin that's a Pacer fan. Shout out to Maggie Mason. And if she ever will see this.
Yes. And Wardell makes his yearly trip to Charlotte, North Carolina, and the Warriors get a big win over the Hornets, 115-97. As Moody had 15 off the bench for the Warriors. Jackson Davis had 18 for the Warriors. Of course, Wardell led the way with 23. And Wiggins had 20, shot the ball well, as the Warriors trying to maintain their position.
He had 8 rebounds and 8 assists, didn't Wiggins have 28
Wardell?
and 8? No, Wiggins, 28 and 8.
Oh, Wiggins. Hold on. Let's go back. Yes, he did. You are correct. Do you just want to slap yourself even more?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, going to the latest standings in the association, we already know that the Celtics.
Hey, can we continue to talk about the Lakers a little more? My uncle on Facebook talking about let's talk about the Lakers. We can still talk about the Lakers.
Hold on. There's some scores I forgot. Hold on. The Timberwolves getting a big win in Denver, beating the Nuggets 111-98.
Oh.
Yeah, big win.
Yeah, that's huge, especially for seeding purposes.
Yes. Which now, the number 1 seed goes back to the Timberwolves by way
Minnesota.
of the Timberwolves have 1 less loss than the Nuggets. Both teams have identical 51 wins. But
I like how that's going. I like how the Nuggets and the Wolves are gonna have to play for that 1-2 seed. That's gonna be really nice.
Edwards at 25. Conley at 23.
The Wolves will be this way though. Did you see this coming?
I thought they would be drastically improved, but them playing for a number 1 seed, I was not expecting this. No, absolutely not. I mean, you knew, and the fact that they're doing this without Karl Anthony Towns is more the impressive. That's probably the one thing that impresses me more about the T-Wolves is they're doing this without Cat. Now, just imagine if they had Cat, they might have a bigger lead for the 1 seed in the West.
Indeed.
But however, if these two were to meet in the conference finals, I'm still taking the Nuggets because.
Okay, you say that now, but what if before we get back on, what's their head-to-head right now?
Right now, I think it's still 2-1 Nuggets. I think the Nuggets have won 2 out of the 3 meetings so far, which I know they have 1 more meeting coming up against each other, I believe, in April. Yes, so they will meet again in April in Denver on April the 10th.
That game might be the huge implications for that 1 or 2.
Yeah, that could decide.
you might get some good ball play that day if it comes down to how I'm thinking it might come down to. Tremendous.
And by the way, that game will be seen on the Worldwide Leader on ESPN, and rightfully so.
Oh yeah, good call.
On a Wednesday night. And then the other scores, Rockets beat the Rockets. Break up the Houston Rockets. They have won 11 straight, folks. 11 in a row. They beat the Jazz by a point, 101-100. Jalen Green scores 34 to lead the way for the Rockets. Van Fleet had 22.
Still one behind
Thompson
the Dubs?
Had 18. J.R. Now let me give you the last two scores and we'll talk about that. Okay. And the last score, Mavericks come into Sacramento, say there will be no beam lit in the capital city. Mavericks get the win, 107-103. As Uncle Drew made an appearance today. It wasn't Kyrie, it was Uncle Drew, as he had 30. And Luka, by one rebound, woke up a little bit too soon from his dream as he finishes
Give me
with
your soul
26-12.
stats. Give me your soul stats. Give me your soul stats.
26 points, 12 assists, 9 rebounds. Like I said, he woke up a few minutes early. And Mizzle continues to shake his head. But however, Domantas Sabonis woke up and got another one. Another triple-double for Domantas Sabonis.
What was his numbers? What was his numbers?
13 points, 10 assists, 12 rebounds.
Okay.
But he is still the NBA league leader in triple-doubles, Domantas Sabonis, playing just like his dad. So, to the standings we go in the association as we are coming down the home stretch for the playoffs. As we know, Boston has already clinched a spot in the playoffs. And looks like they've also so basically the Boston Celtics will be your number one seed throughout the Eastern Conference playoffs. So that goes without saying.
Snoring.
And well, you don't like that team. I understand why. Which also means if they were to make it to the finals, they would have home court throughout the finals. Milwaukee is still 2. Cleveland is 3. The Knicks are still hanging on the 4 seed. Orlando at number 5. Indiana at 6. Right now, the play-in would still be Miami, Philadelphia, Chicago, and Atlanta. As the Brooklyn Nets are all but done. In the West, right now. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. The Oklahoma City Thunder said, hold my beer. Hold on. Right now, the Thunder and the Wolves have identical 51-22 records. But
now, the Thunder. I already told you who. Now I gave you my 3 MVPs, and one of them does play for the Thunder. I said it.
Yes, Mr. Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes, indeed.
But right now.
Yes, indeed.
But right now, Minnesota holds the 1 seed by way of their better conference record than the Thunder. Right now.
That pesky conference record.
So right now, the Timberwolves are 35-12 in conference. Oklahoma City is 33-16. Denver 29-17. So right now, here we go. Right now, Minnesota 1, OKC 2, Denver 3, Clippers 4, Pelicans holding on the 5 seed, and right now Dallas in that 6 seed. So as we know,
don't think Oklahoma can still steal that. Oklahoma can still steal that number. Woo!
Yes, they can.
Woo!
So as we know, first 6 seeds make the playoffs.
Oh, the Thunder won without SGA.
Oh, that's big.
As Uncle Bobby come on and drop some knowledge on us on the show. Thank you, Unc, for that. Because that we didn't know that. So no SGA.
That makes that win even more impressive.
So Unc also says Amehe Udoka, Coach of the Year. Is that the Celtics coach?
No, that's the Houston Rockets coach.
Agreed. Okay.
Now, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah. Now,
agreed.
Now, yes.
Yeah.
Now,
especially if they make the playoffs. If they make the playoffs, I don't,
Yes.
let's see. You also say Curry's back is going to break from carrying the Dubs. Totally agree about that. He's already
He's
breaking
not
down
wrong.
right now. You clearly see it. You can see that
Yeah.
happening right now. It's right in front of your face.
Yeah.
You saw the emotion that he had when Draymond Green got kicked out 4 minutes in the game. That dude got to go. Draymond got to go. The antics is just too much now. It's just too much. It's too much.
Oh.
I love Draymond.
Really,
I love the
Denzel,
passion
that's how
he
you
gives.
feel?
What happened?
No, I'm reading on my page, on my comments, and Denzel, of course, part of the Insomniacs in the Ace NFL, he is picking Duke to end the upset against NC State. And the look on your face. My
Desi,
goodness. But he
you
does
are
agree with
never
you.
welcome on our show again. I love you, bro, but you're never welcome on the show again for that. I'm just kidding. No, we love Desi around here, man. Hey, tremendous game last week, bro. I think you should have had 3.
Yes.
You should have had 3. I told on the show that we did on. I know we wanted you to have I know you want to come on, but of course, my job, my brother, we passed out. But bro, you should have had 3 that day. But the one you took to the house was nice. That one you took to it was nice, bro. Nice. I can't wait to see what you're gonna do next weekend. Not this weekend, but the next weekend coming up.
But he does agree. He is also picking Alabama to beat Clemson in the South Regional or the West Regional final. My bad. But anyways, Draymond now is starting to become a liability. Now, back then when he was having these tantrums, it wasn't as big because the Warriors had the talent to overshadow that. This particular Warriors team, not so much. So when he does that, it's becoming detrimental to the team. Now, something I said in the season ticket chat on Facebook, I said, look, now, Mizzle and I have seen some very shitty Warriors basketball for most of our lives, from being kids to pretty much our early to mid-20s. And then in our 30s,
when your parents shock you on your birthday, that you sit in the lowest you ever been in a basketball event because the Warriors suck that bad, you kind of appreciate that, but you're like, I wish they was winning, but damn it, I'm a Warrior fan. I'm low. You know, sometimes you sit a little high because you do what you can, but that day that my parents took on my birthday and we sat low watching the Warrior game, bruh. I don't care. I don't even know if they won or lost. I didn't care. I was more happy with the seats we got.
It was like, ooh, I can see their actual shoes on the court. Yes.
Right.
Look at that shoe. But I said,
we already talked about the Giants. You missed it. Sorry, you missed that segment. But yes, the Giants did. Matt Chapman did go off.
We will get back to baseball talk in a minute after we finish this NBA recap. But I said I just wanted to see my team at least win 1. They gave me 4. Now, the one they won in 2015 and 2022, the one they won in 15 and 22, those are my 2 favorites. More so the 2022 because we weren't expected to win and just came out of nowhere and beat a very good Celtics team. We wasn't supposed to expect to win the 4th one. I mean,
none of them. None of them. I'm gonna tell you my favorite. The first one and beating the Celtics.
Yeah, the first one, the 4th one.
Nobody cared. Nobody even had us winning a game in that series. So the Celtics one was dear. That's hence. I mean, I think I pretty much got every championship shirt, but I believe getting that first one, that was just. I don't care who it was. I mean, at the expense of LeBron. Okay, whatever, cool. But whoever they beat, I can't say whoever they beat, but they won, and I was happy because that was something that. You know, being a fan that you haven't seen your team, you know, like you said, they've been losing the majority of our childhood. I mean, Real TMC had a good run.
Yeah, sprinkle some Run TMC.
Exactly.
some Sleepy Floyd, sprinkling some Sleepy Floyd as Superman on Mother's Day in '87, sprinkling the We Believe, team of 06, 07, but most of it was crappy.
No. Here's a reference. They were shitty.
Hi.
And we can say the same thing about this team. The same thing. And they can get 3. 3. Should have been 4. But 3. Because Barry Bonds should have a ring, damn it. That man hit a baseball out of orbit in that World Series.
Can we not? Dusty, I love you. I love you, Dusty. I'm glad you're back in the organization, but I will still ask you, why did you not start Reader in Game 7? Why? Why did you have to go to Levon? Why?
I'd have been okay.
Yes, he should have 5, but unfortunately, Draymond couldn't stop touching people's testes and had to get suspended.
Which he did, which he tried to do the other night. Which he tried to do last night. Bro, he got to go, bro. He's going to end. We don't even talk about that championship. That one hurt. that one hurt the soul.
Yeah, it did. It does. 16 does hurt the soul.
Because that was 72-9, wasn't it? Was that 72-9?
That was 73-9. Yes.
Yes, 73-9. Excuse me. 72-10. Bulls got 72-10. Thank you for correcting my math. That was pretty shitty right there. So nobody's gonna remember that. You're not gonna remember 73-9. Why? You didn't win it all. Just like the Patriots when they went undefeated, but you didn't win the most important game. Thanks, Draymond. Thank you. Thanks, bro. Credit card was ready. I was gonna buy a hoodie, t-shirts, and everything. 73-9, bro. You didn't surpass Mike and the Bulls. Damn.
Yeah, but Lincecum and Posey and Bumgarner and Pagan and Pence and
Dub.
Uh-oh.
My uncle also came back and dropped more knowledge. He said the Giants had the lead in every game in 2002. They were winning every game in 2002. Or they had the lead. Yeah, they had the lead in every game. The damn rally monkey, huh? You're right. The rally monkey.
Damn that monkey.
Barry Bonds hit a ball out of orbit, folks. That ball went in the sky and nobody found it.
All you have to do is go watch the film, and all you got to do is read Tim Salmon's lips. And Tim Salmon was a very good player for a very long time with the Angels. Played his whole entire career with the Angels. You can literally read his lips, and he says, "That's the furthest ball I've ever seen hit." He's on the first step of the dugout, leaning on the rails, saying that. If you can go find Game 2 of 2002, when Bonds hits that home run
out of orbit,
like he hits the ball, you see it for about 2 seconds. Then the ball, you're like, where did it go? Where did it go?
Bro, I think I know that's at the time where I was calling people, and I called him like, bro, you saw that, right? Like, bro, you literally saw that, right? Bro, there's only 2 home runs that I've seen Barry Bonds hit that somebody had to just say, like, oh my God. He hit one in Florida where he half swung and broke his bat, and the ball went out. The ball just, I'm like, what? Who does that? Like, who really does that?
While still while still having the bat knob and the bat handle in his hand.
Right? He boop, home run. He was shocked. Everybody in the stadium was like, oh my God. And then that home run hit in the World Series. They still ain't found that ball. I promise you. That ball got deflated. That's why you didn't see it no more. He hit it that damn hard. They had to call it a home run. He disintegrated a ball in
All
the
right,
World
so
Series.
So 2 games into Major League Baseball. So here's the recap of scores from both days. On opening day, Padres beat the Giants 6-4. Even though Conforto had a good day, went 3 for 4. The Diamondbacks, the Diamondbacks put up 16 on the Rockies and beat them 16-1. Yes. The Guardians shut out the A's 8-0 as Stephen Vogt gets his first win. And there were a lot of A's fans there, but they were all on the outside of the Coliseum protesting on the move. But
yeah, that stadium was bare.
Yeah.
Because I was clear.
They were all.
I had to go. Well, I was doing my daily rounds at the end of towards the end of the shift where I gotta check the trash cans and everything. And one of the patients had the game on, and I looked up, and I was like, "Oh," and she was like, "Yeah, they're losing," and I was like, "Oh well, that doesn't matter to me. I'm a Giants fan." And so she started cracking up. But then they panned to the stadium, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" It was nobody, damn near nobody in the bleachers. But when they panned to the backstop, that's where most of the fans were. I guess they were sitting back there, but there was really nobody in the bleachers towards the outfield area, like nobody. And so I feel sorry for the A's fans and the city of Oakland right now because they're losing everything.
Figure out, yeah. And I'm just like, where's the 13,522? Because it didn't look like it was 13,522 inside that ballpark.
Not at all.
But I will say there was 3 people that we know that were a part of that 13,000 as Larry, Berto, and Brian attended festivities at the Coliseum.
Shout out to Big B for wearing Giants gear.
Oh yeah. And drinking a very big fat can of Modelo. The Orioles picked up from where they left off. They thrashed the Angels 11-3. Reds beat the Nationals 8-2. That damn team in Los Angeles beat the Cardinals 7-1. Blue Jays on opening night, and Vlad hit a missile out of the trop as the Jays beat the Rays 8-2.
Not
Twins
shocking.
Beat the Royals 4-1.
Like
Tigers. Yeah, Tigers shut out the White Sox 1-0. Pirates in 12 beat the Marlins 6-5. Yankees beat the Astros 5-4. Rangers on the night they got their rings and raised the banner. They beat the Cubs 4-3-10. Red Sox beat the Mariners 6-4, and the Braves and Phillies and Brewers and Mets were postponed on Thursday. Now going to yesterday on Friday, as mentioned, Giants won 8-3. Harrison gets the win. Matt Chapman 2 home runs, and Young Hoo Lee is hitting like a leadoff man should. Had 2 hits again. Got on base again. Certainly coming into a very good signing. Jorge Soler got his first Giants hit. And the Giants are on the board in 2024. Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 7-3. Guardians beat the A's 6-4. Brewers held the Mets to 1 hit as they beat the Mets 3-1. And kudos to 90-year-old Hall of Famer Bob Uecker behind the mic again on Brewers Radio. Shout out to the Uke, Mr. Baseball, still doing it at 90 years young.
Hey, what he say? What he say? You can't say that on TV. The hell with him.
No one's listening. The hell with him. No, Bob Uecker is the treasure and the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes.
Milwaukee, cherish that for as long as you still got him around. Cherish Bob Uecker. I'm telling you.
Indeed.
Ronald Acuna Jr. picking up from where he left off in his MVP campaign as the Braves thrashed the Phillies.
That kid is amazing. That kid's amazing.
He can play. He can definitely play.
Oh God, he can play.
The Rays get back at the Jays 8-2. Brandon Lau had a grand slam to pace the Rays as they get their first one season. The Pirates beat the Marlins 7-2. Yankees thrashed the Astros again 7-1. Mariners beat the Red Sox 1-0. And that damn team in Los Angeles again beats the Cardinals by a final score of 6-3. So again, 15 games on the slate today. Again, of course, the Giants and Padres continue. Rockies and Diamondbacks continue. A's and Guardians continue. So again, we'll have games as early as 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. So all the teams.
You know what I'll be watching tomorrow or later on.
Indeed, a whole lot of baseball, and basketball for your viewing pleasure and needs as we got the regional finals, baseball kicking in. And don't forget, your appetizer until the season, we have spring football again. The UFL makes its debut tomorrow.
This Sunday?
Tomorrow and today, actually. So we got a couple of games today and a couple of games on Sunday. So
tell me I got a game before I go to work. Do we got a 10 o'clock game?
Hold on. I'm getting there. Hold on. Yes, you do. You have the Birmingham Stallions against the XFL champions, the Arlington Renegades. That's at 10 a.m. on Fox.
I love this crossover. I love it. I love this. This is going to be huge.
All right, so
for the huge.
So today on Saturday's action, you have the Stallions and the Renegades, which, by the way, both games are on Fox. 10 a.m. the Stallions and the Renegades, and then the St. Louis Battlehawks and the Michigan Panthers. That's the 1 p.m. game. And then Sunday, both games on ESPN at 9 a.m. You have the DC Defenders against the San Antonio Brahmas and the Memphis Showboats. That's a tight football name. Memphis Showboats taking on the Houston Roughnecks. So you got 2 games today, 2 games tomorrow for week 1 of the UFL. Of course, for those that don't know, this is the XFL and the USFL merging, combining to be one league, the UFL, and hopefully they will add some more teams from each entity as the season goes along. So there's a USFL division and there's an XFL division. So it's an 8-team league. Obviously, they go 10 weeks. Obviously, there'll be a playoffs with the top 2 from each division. I think because I think they want to see where this will go. And if it does well, I think they will add more teams from the past of USFL teams and the past of XFL teams. They want to see how this builds. They want to see how this goes first. Which the one thing I do like is they will actually be playing their home games in front of their home base, because the USFL mainly play their games either in Birmingham, Alabama, or at the Hall of Fame field in Canton. But this year, they will all play at their home base. Like, for example, the Stallions will play at home in Birmingham. The Houston Roughnecks will play at Rice Stadium, home of the Owls.
That's huge.
The Michigan Panthers will play at Ford Field this year. And, of course, the Memphis Showboats will play at the I don't know if it's the Liberty Bowl or the Independence Bowl, the stadium that they play in Memphis, but the Showboats will play there. The Renegades will play at the old Arlington Stadium. Yes.
I have see Uncle Bobby. This is what I love about having Uncle Bobby on watching the show, because we can get some fun facts and we can get knowledge dropped on the show. So from what I'm just reading right now, fun fact, when Memphis had an ABA franchise, they were also called the Showboats.
Well, the Showboats seems to be a popular name in Memphis, but also another fun fact. When the old AWA, Vern Gagne's old promotion, which turned out stars like Mr. Perfect, the late Kurt Hennig, the late great Scott Hall, the late great Big Van Vader. Of course, people forget, before Shawn Michaels got his start in the WWF, he was in the AWA along with Marty Jannetty as the Midnight Rockers. The Nasty Boys had some time in the AWA.
Nasty
The
boys.
the
Stop
Legion of
You're dropping too
the
much knowledge.
The Legion of Doom was also in the AWA, and of course, Andre was there, Flair was there, and of course, before Hulkamania became Hulkamania, the Hulkster was in the old AWA under Vernon Gagne. But the AWA, when they were on ESPN, they would also film their shows at the old Showboat Casino here in Las Vegas. So the Showboat is a very popular name when it comes to sports. So there's that. But to pin back to the UFL talk, the Defenders will play where they normally play at in Audi Field in DC. The Brahmas will be playing at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, and of course the Battlehawks inside the Dome in St. Louis. And that's interesting. So unfortunately, technology decides to take a crap on Mizzle's laptop, as he just told me that his laptop shut off. That is a good question. I think they should make this a developmental league, kind of like how the NBA does with the G League. Now, I don't know if they're going to assign certain teams to these teams like they do in the G League. Like, for example, as we know, the Lakers are affiliated with the team that they play in El Segundo, and the Ontario Clippers are linked to the LA Clippers, and of course, the Santa Cruz Warriors linked to the Golden State Warriors, and the Stockton Kings linked to the Sacramento Kings. I don't know if they're going to do that such thing. I really don't know how much involvement the NFL is with the UFL, which is an interesting case. But I mean, when you have The Rock involved in any type of sporting outlet, he's going to try to evolve it as best as he can. And I think merging between the XFL and the USFL was a very smart thing to do. And hopefully it succeeds. And the main thing is they're not trying to go into competition with the NFL like it was back in the original USFL days, back when a certain former president was running the USFL, and he was trying to go against the NFL, and we all know how that turned out. There's actually a 30 for 30 about the original USFL that took place back in the early to mid 80s. But needless to say, that is a very good question. And of course, Mizzle shaking his head because, again, for once, technology kicked him in the nuts and not necessarily me, which is very, very rare. But as he makes his way back in, here to hold it down until he gets back in. But nonetheless, welcome. Hope you have enjoyed episode 177 of the Mizzle Dub Show, where we've talked about the Elite 8 matchups, and we got some very good matchups. Again, just to recap, in the West final of the NCAA tournament, it will be Alabama and Clemson, the 4 versus the 6 seed. Identical records at 24-11. In the East region, it is UConn and the Fighting Illini of Illinois. And then on Resurrection Sunday, it will be Purdue and Tennessee and NC State and Duke. And just to recap what happened in the women's bracket, just to recap real quick, what happened on Friday in the Sweet 16, we had Oregon State beating Notre Dame 70-65. Indiana, of course, led by the legend Don Staley. They beat Indiana 79-75. And it has certainly been a special run in Raleigh, North Carolina for the North Carolina State Wolfpack, as both the women's and the men's team of NC State both are in the Elite 8, as NC State beats Stanford 77-67, and Texas beats Gonzaga 69-47. And tonight's matchups for the women, baby! Even the women have got some good matchups here.
What we got, brother? Talk to me.
Well,
can you hear me?
Okay. Well, today at 10 a.m., I can hear you. Yes, today at 10 a.m. we have UCLA and the LSU women going to battle at 10 a.m. You can catch that on ABC.
Ooh.
Then you got Colorado and Iowa. Then you got USC and Baylor. And then you got Duke taking on the women of UConn. So, I mean, if you thought the men's matchups in the Sweet 16 was fire, the women are trying to say, wait a minute, hold my beer. So, yeah. And then Sunday, in the Elite Eight, we have Texas and NC State, and we got South Carolina and Oregon State. So there you have it, folks. But as I was saying, it's been a magical run for the NC State women and men as both programs are in the Elite Eight, which is a lot of celebration going on in Raleigh, North Carolina. As you can see, Mizzle has returned, but now he's using the phone as the Mac decided to say "screw you" for whatever reason, which sucks.
I don't know why.
That's how technology is. Anyhow, congratulations to Oscar Valdez as he stopped Liam Wilson in the 7th round to claim the interim WBO junior lightweight title, which took place in Glendale, Arizona. Congratulations to him. And looks like we're going to... looks like Shakur Stevenson is getting ready to get back into the ring.
Yeah.
As he'll be fighting on July the 6th. And I am not even going to try to pronounce this man's name. I'm just going to say his first name is Artem, Artem. And that last name, good luck with me trying to pronounce that. I'm not doing it.
Don't do it.
Anyhow, I ain't gonna do it. But Erica Cruz will defend her title against Romeo on May the 11th, which has been announced right there. And let's see where else we're going here. Looking to see some more matchups going on here. Don't care about Deontay Wilder getting back in the ring. That does nothing for me.
Nothing.
Nothing for me at all.
Yeah. I don't feel...
I don't know why Conor Benn and Manny Pacquiao are... I don't know why Manny Pacquiao and Conor Benn are talking about fighting. No. All right, that's it as far as boxing goes. But we certainly hope you enjoyed this 177th edition of the Mizzle and Dub Show. As we have. Oh, wait a minute! Hold on! How can I forget? There was a trade that took place in the NFL, and the Jets defense gets some help.
Yeah.
Hassan Reddick wanted out of Philadelphia. He now comes to the Jets, and pretty much once again, he got traded for a pack of peanuts. But nonetheless, he will definitely help the Jets defense as a well-known good pass rusher. So that is very good to see there. And Brittany Griner returning to the Phoenix Mercury. Good for her. She comes back home. Yes, the Jets get a pass rusher, a very good pass rusher in Hassan Reddick, which will definitely help that defense. And some more news. As looks like the MacBook might be coming back into fruition here, and there it is. The MacBook has decided to get its ish together. But also, as an out here echo, as Mizzle's trying to get back here on his technical difficulties, but also announced by the New Orleans Saints, they will be the latest team to take their training camp into Southern California, as the Saints will now have training camp in Southern California. Of course, as mentioned, we know that the Cowboys and the I forgot the other team that had training camp in California, but the Cowboys for sure did, and now the New Orleans Saints are the latest to join Southern California in having their training camp there. I don't know if it's going to be access to the fan like it was for the Cowboys. That will remain to be seen as Mizzle tries to continue to work his technical issues. as I don't know if they're getting rain or if it's high winds, because I know we've been dealing with some high winds in here in Nevada. So he's going to try this again to hop back in there, and he looks to be back on, as he kind of looks like me and how I feel when technology does this to me.
I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. So I thank everybody for hanging in there with us while I had horrible tech. I don't know. Can't even call it technology. Whatever.
Now you can call it technology being an a-hole for sure.
Yeah. Well, I'm just glad I
Why
got
I don't
into
know,
on the
but
proper spot on the ending point.
yeah, no question. But yeah,
And
so
you
the
know,
Saints will be
before we
joining
end,
the.
before we super end, I still hope that my parents are still watching, because the song that we're about to play at the end, of course, is my son, their grandson, your nephew. He is he's the whole thing. This is
Super dope,
the reason why we have this is
super dope
because
beat maker.
yeah, this is the reason why we have that. The background is DeAndre. Everything music wise, I mean, of course, we got the vocals from Little Big Brother and nephew, but everything right now that you see is pretty much is my son. He has blessed us with a lot of stuff. So look him up on YouTube, Zordok. He's a. If he wasn't good, I wouldn't
The
be.
man.
If he wasn't good, I wouldn't promote him, because I keep it 1,000. If your shit sucks, I will tell you your shit sucks. Only reason why that he has the
But
opportunity
nonetheless,
to make all this music because he's dedicated to it, and he damn near might be going to college because of this music.
to even
He
continuously to enhance his craft as a super dope beat maker.
well, he's. I'll say this right now and put it out there. He's considering going to Folsom Community College for their music program department. I've already talked with his counselors.
Well, there you go.
2 kids in college.
I mean,
yeah, it's a proud papa
yeah,
moment
that
right there.
is.
Yeah, but no,
Hey, rightfully so. Rightfully
just
so.
I'm just glad that he. And then wait. There's one more. I just can't.
Hold on.
I just. Breaking news. Breaking news.
We just gained another subscriber. We're up to 107. So to our newest subscriber, we say thank you. And we
Hey,
appreciate
hey, we love it, man. We love it.
So please tell your friends about us. We're just two guys that love to talk sports, and we, like I said, we do this for your guys' entertainment.
And here's the thing.
Like I
here's
said,
the thing about how this came about. Me and this man, even if we wasn't doing this, I mean, we do it when we're not live. If anything, sports wise, jump out. We're talking sports. It's just that the people around us knows that we know so much. Our knowledge for every sport. I mean, we give you guys hell. We can talk IndyCar. We can talk NASCAR. We can talk tennis. We can talk golf. We can talk hockey. You know, I know some people don't like when we talk wrestling. There's only one person. We are diverse with our sports. It's just not one thing. And hell, if anybody on here wants to hear us talk about hockey, guess what? We'll sit here and talk about hockey. We'll talk about soccer. We'll talk about rugby.
Which, by the way, playoff hockey is coming up real soon.
Indeed. Hell,
and,
if you want to talk about if you want to talk about badminton and lacrosse, guess what? We're your guys. We just love sports, and we're two two brothers that love to shoot the shit when it comes to sports, but our surrounding circle wanted us to create a show, and well, guess what you got? A darkie and a light bright.
And don't forget, folks. And don't forget, folks, the summer games of the Olympiad is coming real soon. So don't think we won't talk no track and field.
So you don't think? And they're including a lot of new. There's going to be a couple of new games in with the Olympics as well.
Yeah.
So
even 3-on-3 basketball is an Olympic sport now. Well, now
you talk it all. You talk it all.
And then in 2020, and then in 2028, when it finally returns back to the United States in Los Angeles, possibly flag football might be an Olympic sport.
Hold on, let me stop. Don't they have wrestling in college? It's a sport. We talk about the entertainment part of the wrestling. Wrestling is a sport. We talk about the soap opera of it more than we talk about what goes on in college and everything like that. Some of these professional wrestlers come from a college to where they won championships, i.e. Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle is a gold medal winning wrestler. So wrestling
with a broken freaking neck.
Exactly. So wrestling is a sport. We just talk about the entertainment part about it. We don't talk about what goes on in college, high school, and when Olympics come around. We just only talk about our male soap opera. So, yes, wrestling is a sport. Sorry to kind of
also by the way, also again, Mel Carey.
Okay, that's a better way to say it. WWE is not a sport. Yes, it's an entertainment.
Yes. By the way,
it's a male soap opera.
Again,
that's what I call it. Male soap opera.
Mel Carey, hope you had a very good birthday. Mel, if you want to come on and promote Flash Media Sports, which is again his company, which by the way, they put together some good stuff. They put together a boxing event, and a couple of weeks ago they put together a tremendous kickboxing event, and he's also involved with Golden Gloves. Now, Mel, if you want to come on the show and promote Flash Media Sports and promote the next event that Flash Media Sports is doing, please let me know, because I know you're a night out like me.
Open. Our platform is open.
Which again, Mel Carey also is the technical director on site of A7FL during the season, which a lot of those great camera shots that you saw in the huddle in week 1, that was Mel Carey.
Yes.
Shout out to him.
Those were tremendous.
Sports, but again,
I think I gave you.
So again, Mel, if you want to come on and promote
the camera view.
Yeah. So Mel, if you want to come on and promote the next Flash Media Sports event, you are welcome to do so. Yes. And also, don't forget, as I'm promoting A7 stuff, during the Desert Dogs lacrosse game,
we're a flagship, brother.
There will be some.
Don't. We are the flagship. Of
there is an A7 halftime show during the Desert Dogs lacrosse game. There'll be some A7FL halftime stuff. So if you want to watch some A7, please head down to the Dollar Loan Center where the Dirt Dogs play, or I think it's the Event Center at Mandalay Bay. One of those two. But anyhow, during the halftime show, A7FL will be your halftime entertainment. If you want to go the tickets, please check out the A7FL players page. That's where the tickets are being given away. Also, we also want to pay our respects to a fantastic actor, the legendary Louis Gossett Jr. passed away.
I gotta watch
at the age of 87.
Gotta watch Iron Eagle for sure. Gotta watch Iron Eagle or Digstown.
Of course,
Digstown
he will.
Or Iron Eagle. I definitely have to watch.
Or a cult classic, The Principal with James Belushi. He was also in that too.
Ooh, okay. I see you. I see you want to drop some real shit knowledge right now. Okay. I just broke out Iron Eagle and Digstown. This man broke out The Principal.
Well,
I said that's a good movie.
Well, I mean, that's a good movie. No, I'm just saying. Now, I could bust out with the movie that he won the Oscar for, which he was the first black to win supporting actor for an Oscar in
Bust it
1983 for
out.
his portrayal
Bust it out.
in the movie Officer and a Gentleman with, of course, Richard Gere.
Yes.
Which he won the Oscar for that. But no, just
Yes.
Louis Gossett Jr., fantastic actor. Also, he was just recently was in the remake of The Color Purple with Halle Berry and Fantasia. So, but certainly want to give our flowers to a fantastic actor, the legendary, great Louis Gossett Jr. Rest in peace, Mr. Gossett. And here's an interesting thing that he said in his book before we really get at it. Now, unfortunately, now he was friends with Sharon Tate. Of course, Sharon Tate was part of that tremendous massacre murder that involved the Charles Manson kids. And Louis Gossett said that night that Sharon Tate and her friends got murdered, he was supposed to go to Sharon Tate's house, and he said, there was a reason for me that I avoided that bullet. So that was something interesting that I learned today in reading about Louis Gossett Jr., that he was supposed to be hanging out with Sharon Tate, because that particular night, Louis Gossett was hanging out with the band, the Mamas and the Papas, of course, known for their number one hit, California Dreamin'. He was hanging out with them, was supposed to have with Sharon Tate, and, well, I guess God had different plans for Louis. So that was something interesting in reading about that. But certainly want to pay our respects to the legendary Louis Gossett Jr.
Indeed.
And
Definitely.
I think we have also continuous prayers to the people of Baltimore as the ship collapsed the bridge.
Yes. I'm so glad you brought that up. Yes.
Hope and pray some more.
Yes.
Hope and pray some more.
Yes.
Hope and pray some more people come out of that, because that was brutal to watch. Seeing the footage of the ship just crashing into the pillar, and just seeing the bridge collapse. I mean, it for us, it takes us back to October the 17th, 1989, when we both survived the Bay Bridge earthquake by the grace of God. So definitely prayers up to the people in Baltimore. I mean, and just the fact that what the mayor said when somebody asked him, how long do you take to rebuild the bridge? And he said, screw the bridge. We're trying to save people's lives, which was a very good soundbite by the mayor of Baltimore. So again, prayers out to the people of Baltimore. Hopefully some more lives will be saved and your loved ones will be able to come back home. So our thoughts and prayers are with you from us here at the Mizzle and Dub Show. All right. Anything else we need to cover before we go take naps?
The sports that is coming up, and we appreciate everybody that chimed in on all the platforms that we were up on. And
yes.
The Mizzle and Dub Show is just ramping up, and we're getting better and better. And also check out the A7FL, not this week, but next week when they come back. They're taking a break off for Easter. But
we will be back.
Also,
yes,
talking
week two at
Dub and Chris.
Week 2 at our new home, Chaparral High.
Yes.
That's later on today. Our last Saturday show, we will be officially moving to Tuesdays in April. Same time, 5 to 6, but we're moving from Saturdays to Tuesdays. So check us out on Tuesday. Again, don't forget to check out the All Pro Job Post with JP, Country Can, DJ Matt Sticks. Don't forget the 3-on-1 podcast. Don't forget the 3-on-1 pod. Don't forget the 3-on-1 podcast with Matt, Corey, and Rob. And of course, don't forget to check us out, the Mizzle and Dub Show. Oh, also don't forget to check out You Heard with Biggie and Friends on their YouTube platform. And again, thank you to our newest subscriber. We appreciate y'all. And for those that are hanging out with us on this night owl edition, we thank you.
And again,
we appreciate y'all. Like I said, we do this for y'all.
Shout out to moms. Shout out to moms, and definitely Pops for giving his little 2 cents in, coming in, and to take us back and give us, to just remind us of why we really do this. It's just because, They ask for it, we give it, and if you want more, we'll give more. I just love talking sports with my brother. That's all. I just love it.
Well, all right. We're going to go take naps now because, this thing called adulting sucks sometimes. But nonetheless, we appreciate you all. Episode 177 of the Mizzle Dub Show. He's Mizzle. I'm Dub. And as always, it's 5 o'clock. Someday where. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Easter, Resurrection Sunday, wherever and whomever you may be spending it with. Remember, don't drink and drive because your life is worth it. May God bless all you guys. And you've been watching the Mizzle Dub Show. Take care of yourself and each other.
Zordak Sama with the beat.